Remember being 5 years old? A single summer afternoon felt absolutely endless. Waiting just for dinner took forever, and a single school year stretched out so far it felt like an entire lifetime. But as an adult, that stops. Months disappear quietly. You blink, and suddenly it is another birthday, another winter, another year gone by. The strange thing is, the actual mechanics of the universe never shifted. A minute still takes exactly 60 seconds to pass. A year is still the exact same physical distance around the sun. So if the clocks are ticking at the exact same steady pace they always have, why does your mind insist that life is suddenly sprinting? It turns out your perception of duration is completely disconnected from physical reality. The acceleration you feel is not happening to the world around you. It is a psychological process occurring entirely inside your brain's processing centers. Part of that shift begins with basic mathematics. The most common explanation for why time speeds up is a concept called age proportionality. At 5 years old, 1 year makes up a massive 20% of your entire existence. But at 50, the math changes. That same year is a tiny 2% sliver, occupying a much smaller share of your total life. Mathematics provides a baseline, but it has a major flaw. It cannot explain short-term anomalies. It does not explain why a single week spent exploring an unfamiliar city can feel so much longer than an ordinary month sitting at home. If proportion were the whole story, every month at age 30 would feel exactly the same. Because they do not, there has to be a deeper hidden mechanism dictating how your mind calculates the length of your life. The real answer lives inside a quirk of human perception. Your brain does not actually build the feeling of time while events are actively unfolding. It constructs that feeling retroactively. When you look back on a period of your life, your mind estimates how long it lasted based almost entirely on the volume of distinct memory markers, unique pieces of new information that were recorded during that time. Think about childhood. Youth is defined by firsts: your first time riding a bicycle, first day in a new classroom, navigating a neighborhood all alone. Because everything is completely new, your brain is forced to pay intense attention to your surroundings to keep you safe and help you learn. That intense attention creates an incredibly dense record of memories. Every hour is packed with fresh data. Later on, when your mind reviews that era, it has to sort through a massive pile of information. When you look back and feel that a particular summer was long, you are actually just feeling the heavy weight of all that new data your brain was forced to write down. Adulthood breaks that pattern. You stop experiencing endless firsts. Instead, you wake up, check your messages, drive the exact same commute, and solve familiar problems every day. Your brain adapts to this through something called cognitive efficiency. To save energy, it starts recognizing patterns before they even finish unfolding. Once it knows how a Tuesday morning works, it simply stops recording the familiar details. This chart illustrates the side effect. Because your brain isn't laying down unique memory markers for those routine days, entire blocks of time simply vanish from your mental record. Without distinct new memories to act as anchor points, your brain retroactively collapses whole months into a fleeting blur. Life feels like it is accelerating because your mind is actively deleting the repetition. You can see proof of this retrospective system during moments of intense emotion. If you have ever been in a near accident or watched something falling, you likely felt time abruptly slow down to a crawl. The clock did not actually change speeds. The sudden threat of danger forced your brain to snap completely out of its predictive routine and enter a hyper-vigilant survival mode. In that instant, your attention becomes razor sharp. You start processing reality frame by frame, capturing tiny details you would usually ignore. Your memory density spikes instantly. That brief moment of panic feels incredibly long in hindsight because the sudden influx of highly detailed information temporarily forced your adult brain right back into the hyper-attentive recording state of a child. This mechanism reveals something highly practical. Life isn't moving faster because time is being stolen from you. It feels faster because your brain has simply become an absolute expert at filtering out the mundane. That means you can intervene. You can hack this biological system to slow down your perception of life, just by intentionally breaking your automatic behaviors. you can take a totally different physical route to work. You can sit down and learn a highly complex, difficult new skill. Or you can place yourself in a completely unfamiliar environment, surrounded by new sights and sounds. The moment you encounter genuine novelty, your brain can no longer predict what happens next. It has to abandon its efficiency protocols and reboot its high-detail recording mode to process the new information. Seeking out new experiences is the literal physiological mechanism your brain requires to stretch out your subjective experience of time. Ultimately, your mind completely ignores calendar pages and the steady ticking of clocks when measuring the length of your life. It only measures depth. It calculates duration based purely on how intensely and deliberately you engaged with the moments you were given. As we get older, paying attention becomes our most valuable asset, because actively noticing the world around you is the only defense you have against your life passing by entirely invisible to your own memory. Time may never actually slow down, but understanding how it works changes the way you live inside it. And if this changed how you view your own memories, there is another strange trick your brain performs every single day. We cover exactly how that works in our next video, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it.